Have you ever had the necessity of connecting your on-premise environment to cloud computing? Maybe you have data stored on-premise, but you want to have some applications on cloud and don't want to switch all of your database. So now, you have the option to make both environments communicate. Infor Enterprise Connector is a feature that allows you to connect your internal servers with the cloud. Using this connector, you'll be able to have your database communicating between on-cloud and on-premise applications, anytime from anywhere. In this video, we'll show you how you can send data from on-premise FTP to on-cloud data lake, step by step, using Infor IO Desk Enterprise Connector. So let's see how to do it. We go to our Infor system, select IO Desk, connect, and click on Enterprise Location. Here, we already have our location defined. But to configure your location, you click Add. You include the name and the description of your location, and click OK. In this case, we cancel. And you have to download the archive and install it on your local setup. First, we will need to generate an object schemas. We go to Data Catalog and we click Object Schemas. Here is where we will inform the type of the document we are going to upload. We add a new one and we can drag and drop or upload the document here. In this case, we are going to use a CSV file. And then we click Next. Here, we complete some information about the object. For example, the name, the description. Other details are also added here. For example, the field separator and others, but we don't really need to fill all the fields. The CSV file we are using has 10 different records. We click Next. Here and we can add different metadata. In this case, we set up email. Now we review the information and we finished. We are now able to see the object that we have just created. Now we are going to set up the connection points. We go to Connect, Connection Points. We click on Add and select File. On the Field Transfer Protocol, we select SFTP. We will also need to fill here the host name, port number, the username, and a password. Now we click on the tab Documents, we add and select Document. Now we need to define which location it will be reading. So, I will create on my FTP the files that I will need to fill on our Infor system. I open it here and go to File Station, FTP, and Create. I will use the same name of the document here. In this folder, I will also create the folders that will host my files documents. First one will be the processed. And the second one will be errors, in case of any error. Going back to our Infor system, we will need to fill all the fields here. For the field file name pattern, which is the format of the document, we will, in this case, write CSV. We will also need to select which action will be done after reading, in this case, move file. In archive location, we put the location that it has to go, in this case, to processed file. The file we have just created. We also set up the name of our connection point, the description, and also the location. That's the location that we have created before. And we click Save. So now we have a connection which will be reading this type of document from our FTP. We want to define where our data should go, what should happen with the data. These steps are just a connection point that tells that you can read this type of document from here. We go to Data Flows, add a data lake flow. And here we build our flow. We use the drag and drop items to build it. I will put here file 1 and next I ingest. I'll give the file 1 the name. And now we have to map them and include the document right here. Now we give a name for our flow and activate it. Now let's test all the processes we have created. Let's put files in our FTP and see if they will be processed to cloud. We can drag and drop the files and see how fast they are uploaded and processed to the new folders. See, it was easy, quick, and successfully processed. Our documents now can communicate between on-premise and cloud. See you on our next video!